goes on the other computer. Now I got a bunch of songs here, loads of them. I'm gonna start now. See what's the harmonica. I don't know what the beginning of this exactly refers to unless it's Dunkin' Donuts. Let's see. I'm staying away from DD corners. It ain't sidewide, stitching closeted raw hides. Closeted raw hides. Take a ride with the free clip tape one day. It's getting weird way up in New Hampshire way. There's a man also ripping hearts from it. Well, I don't know what that's for. That's too. Must have been. I never know what they're gonna come up with. You know, some tragedy might have happened there. I think that's what I want to sing glad tidings. And I prefer King Lear, Tavern Blade, you say, lemonade, to swinging Alice in the Knocker North Palace of Fernia Churchin. How do you say there? How do you do there? Say to me. So to one by the bologna tree. The Dixie cups everywhere I look. Sexy Excalibur, van driver, sublimation. I don't remember. Right, these were written a long time ago. Okay. Drive-in popcorn radio station. Enemies left and right and in between. Toll mods up front, everywhere danger. This is just when I was getting whacked out with way high amounts of abilify and my mind wasn't there. This is how you think that, you know, when I got you on high doses. Strange thing, I'm still alive. You had friends and you know that too. I was locked up in tailor-made chicken soup zoo. Dixie cupped hands. Alright, here's a different one. Alright. Before he rose to go his way, looking as if old soul slept in stairways, wove a threadbare clear. He drank a deeper down from Baltimore. Visions of that beheld the claw. And his face hit home from the beetle shelf to the mirror. A face no race against time, shuffle cards cross town. On the post old sign, as if either night or day had nothing but an ace in the hole to play. A against his own best house of cards. Lights a blinker twice at the railroad crossing. All the way from the Storyville to Boston, the second cousin, brethren, half sister, same, a dress woven in rooms, fueled by fate so too soon, halfway home from lands unseen, hills and valleys, painted green. Heroes of time sown in oils, portrayed on walls alongside crosses. A thief in the hills, windmill blade, wind is winding still. Fidelity to the harbor town, their ways, your word and thoughts. Fidelity to hearts untried. Faith in humanity, home and God. Where riches remain unsought through time. The dimming light from across the room, silhouette your face as a light, lily in bloom. Still in all I hail a lofty pretense, unaware. Time was running out like sand through holy glass. I had a minute or two, and no more nor than that. Something just ain't in the town I'm sitting. The pieces of the puzzle just ain't fitting. The pieces of the puzzle just ain't fitting. I help you any way I can if you tell me why here at all without a soul to keep you safe. The elemental fold, the proverb never trimmed in gold. And in the night you realize to be elsewhere than where your eyes looked within, as if to bridge between two cities spired by towers casting shiny shaded iris, as if another here and now some yesterday was told. Lord above, have mercy upon the ones who walk alone. I walk to and fro, but the bells of the mission should not go. Two Christian women sit alone in a land ruled by stranger creeds, born of cruel kind of deeds. Footsteps were approaching, machine gun in hand. There'll be Jesus in the land. That's a true story. The folding up the tents and measuring the road, where the whispered winds ascend from the heaven's nine stars to our eyes untold. A tree of button coats halfway up and down the love's coast, in the paved towns where within that pretense of virtue's sin have nothing more or less to self-dignify better than most. I got from bus, had my suitcase in hand, got off from the westbound, I'll have you understand, lost among the foreign world, where a child walks alone in a haunted land. The young girl sat beside me on the stairs as dark as coal, alone as she could be, dressed in her low-cut skirt. This is true. The shipwrecked thoughts that your worried mind seems to harbor are circled around by lost and found, unbarbered. Being false royalties to trials, taxes, where idiosyncrasies evade the dispersing masses. That was true. I was in Western Massachusetts. I got off at the bus stop. It was totally dark, and it's like a high school girl sitting at the bench, and nobody else is in sight. And I thought that was strange. I was worried. So and here's another. Let's see. Alibis and outright lies confess lost ideals much better than they disguise the hidden truths. Fidelity to cause, finality recognize. On the road of freedom's purge, in the belly of another beast where prohibition blinds the easiest spoke speech. Finding out the doubt held captive as freedom's most and least. for the past 6. That's a comedy. Let's see. Yeah, off Broadway. Snake, bat, waterfalls, and lipstick phone booth, rooster coop calls. And that ain't all. 8 birds upon the wire. Midnight moon, messiah. Chickens on the spit. It's a hellish laugh for the bells in the steeples. Ruffling tickets to the ballroom show. Chicken soup, rose bloom, spittoons. All we'll ever know of life with God, but times are really hard. So this is written so long ago. And it's let's see. When I'm face to face with the twilight, I would catch when I'm face to face with the twilight dawn in everyone's shoes, with the warm sun, mercy, love keeping on. When I'm twice and thrice silhouetted with everything I yesterday forgetted, and ain't it yet time to slide into yesterday's shoes. I'll always promise my love to all of you, to all of you. The pulse in my ears is beating through the stones. The shoes by my bed are weeping tears not my own. There's a man inside who wants me dead, and I'm searching for a kind mercy. No, when the shade is dry, passes through New Jersey. On my way to Baltimore. There's an enemy inside, whispering to Eve in the garden of illusions. Well, this was all written when I was on extremely high doses of Abilify and maybe even what's the other one? Abilify and one other one. Zyprexa, very high doses, so I was like paranoid and all that stuff. I mean, very high doses. It's a long journey through the night-lit stars. I will take you to the mountains that are the most sweet. I come from the place of the high plateaus. Pardon my presence among the native pine. I'm by no means able to deliver your plan. I was once a wild horseman from Viking fawn. It's a life among sea wolves, born. Leagues of 8s and 10s and 12s. Hey, gotta that higher. In leagues of 8s, 10s, and 12s. Each mid-afternoon, the passing day, I would rise from deepest outlaw clay with sharp sword in hand. with the army of ragtag souls under my Captain Hood's low-down command. I searched for salvation among the lost ruins. I ain't joking, I ain't fooling. Dynastic emperors of Asiatic lands in union with the northernmost plateau lands. Under ancient skies assembled in tribes of tenfold, a cat time and keep a man arrived by the twilight train to the northernmost lands from whence it first came to animate the law. The city by cobble bridge of vision saw he. Here the land was land and sea was he. A cold wind to land so cruel, the very night previous to last eve blew down from the northernmost matriarchal grand touch by a crazy way of laughter to the few far and wide. A strange faded morning did the same night decide. A strange faded morning did the same night decide. The plow from the sword, the first of mighty soul recede. The second reconciles some unholy deed to the spirit of the Lord, the gospel governation, and legal with no preamble nor resignation. On one perch sat a black sheen crow, on the other did perch a dove of dynasties known long ago. Their side-look man to South's older land records did go, and the Tigris, Euphrates, and Niles do flow, creating like salvation civilizations old as new. In furious rage, dark war new. In furious rage, dark war new. In furious rage, dark war new. Lawless codes and fire few feudal deals, plunder thundering wild. The temperament graceful would reconcile. With industrial ages new to hand, mother and daughter chained to brutal weights. Empires old did legislate. On one perch sat the night sheen crow, on the other did perch a dove of dynasties known long ago. The saddle-up man in a fortnight returned. All along the roads did bright torches burn. In the niche by the waters the death squire waited. An eagle-eyed mercenary double cobra stamped. Venom mysterious faded. One man hired by Lord of enslavement, the other riding north, the herald free, one and all. With bugle in hand to the freedom call. With bugle in hand to the freedom call. The saddle-up tavern keeper ran sharp and sure. He could set true danger and danger's cure. As from the oldest south side of Lumper came a man of legend, herald, and fame. Through dark passages quick he came. One perch had a dark-souled crow, and the second perch a dove. Oh, did the dove as old as dynasties know? The dove as old as dynasties know. His face through the sweeping rain, filled with mercy, love, and pain. His voice of pulsing wings drawing near. I seen his ninja reminiscing prayer down the decades and centuries drear to the faith of following his footsteps through. I heard his call to peaceful arms with swords, the plowshare seas, the farms of day. Night and day, mixing each other with the other's first day of the new. A pot tooth, a pot man, pot wolf, a pot fox, a pot Siberian husky, was 9 horns sticking out of his crown of his head that forked at the tips, each into 4 branches, each horn and strapped blue and gray, and at the front tips there were oh, I have to lose weight. I tell you, I have to lose weight. I got no reason to be halfway Eastern in November, but all I can do to stay a day ahead is remember the eyes of the lady silhouetted by the window, looking at the trees slipping past, and the train station porter winks a repast with the homeward bluesist who used to Cambridge rooster, slow at first. I got no money in my purse for the manicure Martha, but what's worse is the ungovernation station to station, loose goose gyration, Alabama panorama, low down whiskey town, pea soup frog, seeing through the U to the octopus macabre. Oh my. I get thousands of them just all over the place. I'm a stack chips upon the table, cutting decks like a birds on cables, diamonds of sun across the ocean's ables. Marry me at noon, too soon to Martha's maple. I have no serving hand to shoe my horse. In the night the moon's betray a crescent lost, rising mist. Lord have mercy, too soon the albatross. I'm sure that had in the pocket a freedom elite, where old friends cross little is hot cobble streets. Don't know where I'm going on the sky so lovely blue, and if you were my kind, you would not know, you would know too. Let's see, that's the two-way roads returning faith to bliss, incongruate, learn from all of this. The lessons left in the day, as if to the unknown gods, without words to pray. The Father has returned you toward the fire from afar. The prince of empire's kinship, you bypass the torch that the nights are drunk. Next time I'll be on with the nameless stars and a dream and a draw of freedom's plow across the here and now. A sky's a rich blue awaits returning to the many and few, the lesser winning roads I've known from each day's birth. Truths recognized, more so worth the weights of gold. Though I can place setback from high lies falsely told. The singing, the solitary bird, antiquity dates the day without one single word. By Sojourn Farmlands, the masculine last is the third. A coast as long as journeys told. In days of threes, the market sold. In each age again, I knew you as a prophet where and when. Preceding the idea necessitating that a path between 2 points is a what's that song? I have an idea for a new model of philosophy that would concern itself first and foremost with the intersecting of two very opposite realizations of the human process. These two models of philosophical introspection separated by 500 years of which comes to pass the horrific abuse of the industrial age. The first is the ontological metaphor coined by George Lakoff for arguments as a war represented by any building empty of interior rooms. It's his theory. New dimensions beginning with the first build on one another the same way we construct any building or room. In other words, I'm going to read this. Let's see. Well, but I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back soon.